daily tarot reading. We're going to get started. We're just going to jump right on in here. We're going to use the tea leaves here. So let's see, what can you expect today? So what can collective, whoever's tuning in, what can they expect today? Love, deep affection, and caring. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. News is on the way. A wish is granted. Pay attention to your health. Dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. You will be receiving a precious gift. Okay, so do you feel like you could be connecting with a feminine energy? This could be you, but I do see you connecting with someone of the same sex where there's a lot of love, deep affection, and caring. They could share some news with you. There is a wish that is being granted. But you are being guided to pay attention to your health at this time. So that I'm seeing that. Let's see what else. Happiness. Stepping into new experiences. Major challenge to overcome. Muddled, unclear thinking. But happiness and well-being. Okay. See clarity. You will be shown the way. Okay, nice. So there's a lot of happiness because you are stepping into new experiences. There is a challenge to overcome. So when you step into new experiences, it is new. So it's like getting your sea legs, so to speak, being focused on your purpose, on your why, staying grounded. I do see you getting clarity here about how to overcome this challenge when it comes to this new experience, because you will be shown the way with a candle. So very nice. And let's get another. So what else for today? You'll be playing a different role. Short journey. Fair woman. Okay. Beware of greed. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. So I do feel like you're taking some time to relax, which could be the different role that you're playing. Could be going on a short journey, potentially with this fair woman or a person, potentially. With beware of greed, I think it's talking about giving yourself time to relax, to take a vacation, to chill, because it will leave you wiser in the end. So there is some sort of short journey here, mental or physical, that's really going to help you in regards to whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve in your life here. All right, so that's for the tea leaves this morning. Okay. So using this Indian Life Oracle, let's see what it is that you don't see coming. So those that are tuning in, what don't you see coming? There's the new experiences there. And karmic justice. So I feel like the major challenge to overcome when it comes to this stepping into new experiences is going to bring you a lot of happiness, is purging toxic situations, people, or mindsets. And I do feel like you will receive karmic justice with this. So I feel like you are going to figure this out. As you're learning karmic lessons, you will be vindicated. Wrongs will be made right. You could be feeling like alienated in your life, feeling like you don't fit in. But I feel like you're purging toxic situations, people, mindsets, and you will be vindicated here. So there could be a masculine involved in this, or this could be you taking action. It's going to depend on your personal situation. But I do feel like there is an opportunity to start over, to reinvent yourself, whether this is the birth of an idea or a project. I'm not really feeling so much a child, but could be. But I do feel like there is something that you're really drawn to, whether it involves this masculine energy or this masculine energy is assisting you with whatever this is, whether it's masculine energy within your own being, that's really helping to draw in this new opportunity or this reinvention of self here. Woman, good news, stepping stone. Yeah, so you could receive good news. It could be from a feminine, or again, this could be your energy as well. You could be receiving good news that's allowing you to take one step at a time towards, again, something that you desire. This new opportunity, this starting over, this reinventing self. So we got on the bottom of the deck. Again, yeah, you're rebuilding. Be careful about overthinking or burnout, but you are learning a lot here. You could be feeling nostalgic with the past, but I feel like you're learning from the past. Again, that's part of this karmic justice that you're receiving here today. I feel like you are going to be reinventing yourself, purging this, and this is part of this good news and your karmic justice. As you're starting this, as you're just taking stepping stones, it's the start of something bigger. So that's nice. Okay. And let's look at career and finance. Hi, MJ. Hi, Hema. Let's look at career and finance here. Those that are tuning in. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. You do have options here. This is about creating a life of beauty, how you see beauty. And it's about embracing your unique style and owning it, letting the world see who you really are. Your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. So it's like getting in touch with your inner world, working on your inner world here. You do have many opportunities. As many opportunities becoming available to you now are flooded by too many ideas. And that could be part of that burnout where it's like you're overthinking. It says, do not get stuck in doubt when an offer presents itself. Seize the moment. Some of you could be seeking to create multiple streams of income. You do have a green light. Nice. As you're designing your life, yes. Yeah, so there could be something that you do with your hands. It says there's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Some of you could be doing like homemade items or crafts or some sort of hobby. But this also says think of ways to generate money that no other has done before or try something new. And if you have an idea in mind this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. So maybe wanted to take your business online potentially from social media, step into the spotlight and get seen. It might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. I do see that with this office, you are planning. Managing your time better, delegating tasks to be more productive. You're paying attention to detail and creating a plan to grow your business or your finances. As you're taking inventory of and seeing what needs changing here, and you are being guided to trust. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met this time. Nice. Yeah, I feel like you're fixing things, doing things that you love as you're designing your life. Let's look at tarot. Those that are tuning in, see what they need to know here. All right, yeah, so I do see that you are investing. I feel like that there's something that's been generating within you with the Empress. She's said to be pregnant, but I do feel like there's opportunity for expansion and abundance here. With the Ten of Wands, that can be about delegating tasks. That can be about simplifying as well with the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're really close to achieving your goal here. There just needs to be some grounding with the Knight of Cups energy because it looks like you do have success. Two of Wands is a card of success. He is standing on a castle, but there is this longing for more. So I do feel that you are planning for future here as you are investing, making wise investments with your time, your energy, your resources. Some of your finances could be improving. The Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here. Yeah, see, being really excited about a new journey as you're digging deep to find the courage within to move in a new direction, to gain more clarity of thought as you're leaving behind conflicting energy because you're finding some sort of solution here. Yeah, you're moving towards opportunity and creating strategy. Yeah, definite strategy. Emperor. Creating structure with something. And let's do the Tao. Let's see where you are and where it is that you're heading. This can be any time during the day. This is something that is going to be very evident, like impactful energy. The Tao is based on the I Ching. I Ching's been around, one of the oldest books in the world, some say 5,000 years. So let's take a look and see what it says about today. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Where is it that you're heading? Nice. I do see diffusing negativity here, restoring harmony. This is where you're heading. With the family, some of you could be dealing with family. This could be community, kindred spirits, our human family. But I do feel like you're diffusing negativity and restoring harmony, whatever these connections are. Dissolving divisions. I feel like some of you are getting ready to take some sort of leap of faith here because you know there's a change that needs to happen. So let's look at changing lines here. All right, so we have 3. It says, just as there is a need for form and structure within a blood family, so too there must be form and structure to create cohesiveness within any group or society. When each individual shares in the responsibilities, all can benefit from this success. Unless everyone understands at the onset what is required of them, however, chaos will reign. So, yeah. Take care to stay with the work that is right in front of you. If you stick with it, you and everyone else will benefit. But if you become distracted or try to push matters along, you'll create trouble for all, especially yourself. A lax attitude at home or at work is creating an undercurrent of permissiveness, creating the opportunity for certain individuals to take more and more for granted. It's essential to take a firm stand now, or matters will soon spin out of control. Be sharp and clear and decisive. If your method is overly forceful, it might wound others, but even that is preferable to ignoring the problem and everyone suffering for it later. Wow. This is guiding you to take a firm stand. Stand in your power. Stay with the work that's right in front of you. Create some sort of structure within where you are in society. See, where are you heading? It says the time of dispersion is a subtle but potent influence that works towards wholeness. It has the capacity to melt, scatter, or dislodge whatever obstacles and rigidities have been hindering unity. When communication breaks down between people, their relationships suffer. In the same way, there can be a communication breakdown within the self when we have compartmentalized and denied our own feelings or thoughts. Withdrawal and alienation are the result, whether the symptoms manifest within ourselves and our work or in our relationships with others. In the most profound sense, the opportunity presented by a time of dispersion is to reunite us with spirit, reawakening our capacity to experience wonder and igniting our desire to express the inexpressible. Dissolving any rigidity that has been in place for some time will require a lot of patience and tact. It makes little difference whether the symptoms lie within your own thinking or have been generated by external circumstances. The effect is the same. You have become cut off from your own natural flow, and as a result, disharmony has grown in your relationship to your work, your partner, or your own nature. Becoming aware that there are snags in the communication flow is a first step towards restoring the lost harmony. You must also have a sincere willingness to persevere toward reconciliation, however long it takes. Be aware that the process of dissolving rigidity benefits from warmth, but not a blowtorch. No matter how intolerable the situation may have become, applying too much pressure will have the opposite effect from what you desire and will only provoke defensiveness and resistance. Your first task is to back away from the tangle to gain some perspective on what it will take to untie the knots. If you find yourself in a pattern of reacting and placing blame, immediately pull the plug on it. Returning to openness and trust means being strong enough to withdraw from anything that perpetuates the status quo. Indulging in temper tantrums and threats will only make things worse. Real strength is possible only when we trust that unity can be restored through gentleness. A sincere attempt to understand the other's feelings, or your own for that matter, can disperse all kinds of emotional log jams and melt the hardest heart. Once you have found your sincere intention and devotion to the task within, and can express it through a relaxed and sympathetic outer demeanor, it can be surprising how easily negative attitudes and behaviors melt away. It is pointless to attempt reunification while any of the parties are still suffering from emotional chaos. It's a little like trying to hit a bullseye from the other side of a busy freeway blindfolded. You could stand there forever shooting arrows and never even get close to the mark. But this is the kind of childish nonsense that the ego often proposes when it's scrambling to appear on top of the situation and save face. Forget the face and allow yourself to simply be equal to the situation rather than on top of it. Yeah, some companionship. I do see mutual respect, strengthening bonds here. Yeah, some of you had conflict with like kindred spirits, could be within family, society. But I feel like you're taking time to kind of pull back, to withdraw, to evaluate. But I do feel like you're becoming stronger as you're stepping into this new beginning, difficulty in the beginning. Ooh, you're stepping into great power here. This card right here. I do feel like you are being very resourceful, very adaptable as you're carefully preparing here, focusing on the light within, as you're building your strength of character, stepping into your authority, and increasing your self-confidence here. All right, guys. Good morning. So that's what I have for the collective. You too, MJ. And I will connect with you guys again later on this morning. Good morning, Heather. And I will connect with you guys again later on. Maybe sometime around 10, 11. I'll see you guys then.